Hello everyone. Today I'm here with a video with regard to the new election coming up and how immigrants participate in the elections, but also the possibility of being deported in case you go against the immigration regulations. It has happened to many people. I've seen, I've read, I've watched in the news, people have been deported because of some mistakes in the election. Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulu EBM and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Before you start doing anything, two things from you I want. Number one, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you haven't done so, but also remember to share these videos to your friends, colleagues in your social media. Thank you. Okay, let's go directly to this particular video on how the election, we are in the election year. Let me tell you something which you have to be very careful. There is a tendency of most immigrants to be caught with American politics and want to be involved so much with American politics. There is nothing wrong with that. You are allowed to participate in politics. Participation in politics can be maybe volunteering, making phone call, doing contribution. You can do so many things. But if you want to vote in American election, please, please, please make sure you are fully a US citizen. Make sure you are American citizen. The problem here is there are so many problems in most of the various offices here in the US without checking most of the documentation to know that if you qualify to vote in America, they can register you to become a voter. I can give you examples. If you go to the DMV to get your state ID or driving license, the first thing they will ask you, oh, do you want to register to become a voter? They don't ask, are you qualified, are you eligible to become a voter in the US election? They don't ask that way. They ask, do you want to register to vote? And because you get caught up of Trump versus Joe Biden, or Trump versus Hillary Clinton, or Republican versus Democrats, you want to be involved in the election. Oh, sure, I can vote. I can just do my voting. Election is coming up. The deadline for most of the states to register for votes is October something. Oh, I can just register. They register for you. And for you to be excited you are going to vote, they don't check it too much. Because when you go to a vote, they just see what ID, which every person has it. But are you eligible as a voter? You are not, because you are not a US citizen. You are a permanent resident. Permanent resident is someone who is a permanent here, but you are still a citizen of your own country. So you are not allowed to vote. That is one among the major differences between a US citizen and a permanent resident. So don't think that, yes, your vote matters and all these debates, oh, black you need to vote, or whatever you need to vote, immigrants you need to vote a lot. Yes, they can encourage you to vote. But if you want to vote, make sure that you become a naturalized US citizen in order to vote. Otherwise, if you get caught and they are going to catch you, you will be deported. They are going to revoke your green card, and if you are an international student, they are going to deport you. If you are a green card holder, they take out your green card. It is a law. This is not about oh, this administration or past administration. It is a federal law. It's a crime for someone to vote who doesn't or who is not eligible to vote. If you are a green card holder, they are going to deport you. They take out your green card, they deport you. So in immigration, when you go to the DMV to get the driving license, they do that. Sometimes you are going to do something on a certain office, you are contributing, oh, you want to vote? They send you sometimes just even with the Facebook notification, oh, it's time to register to a vote. You, boom, 2 minutes, you are a voter. Sometimes they don't check those kind of, they don't do the checking of the ID or to prove that you are a US citizen. So don't be too much excited to lose everything because of the election. If you want to be fully participating, in the aspect of voting, you have to do that. Otherwise, you'll be deported. I can give 2 examples of people who were deported in the previous election, 2016 election. There is one grandmother. She has been here in the US for over 12 years. She voted. How she got there? She registered as a voter on DMV, and she voted. Then she was deported back to Latin America. I forgot exactly the name of the country. That woman was in Texas. There is a priest in Chicago. The priest has been in the US for more than 15-20 years. He has voted in 2 elections without knowing that voting as green card holder is illegal. He voted the first time. He was excited to vote for Barack Obama 2012. He voted 2016. Then, I don't know what happened. He got caught. He didn't know. I said, oh, they asked me, do you want to vote at the DMV? I said, yes. Oh, they just fill the form. They say, oh, you can go and vote. I did the same thing. I went to vote. What happened? The priest was deported, stripped out the green card and deported. So if you want to vote, go and become a citizen. I know most immigrants, we come here, we are just like, oh, our politics, maybe they are good or bad, whatever country you are coming from. So I want to be full here, engaged. Yes, you can comment, you can just be a community organizer, go and make a phone call to encourage people, contribute, do anything you want. But don't ever go and vote. You never know what will happen. You might be caught and you will be deported. And once you're deported, game over, you will start again the process. Unless otherwise, maybe your child is a US citizen, can file for you. But if you got green card maybe by lottery, you are going back to your home country. If you got a green card by work, you are going back to your home country. You have to find another job. You have to find everything back to square one. So that is something information I want to let you know. Yes, we have this election. We are excited. We want to see people get voted whatever you want, which candidate, between Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Is up to you. Don't vote. Unless otherwise you are eligible and a qualified voter as a US citizen. Don't go and vote. Yes, there are those NBA, they were, go vote, everybody vote, vote, vote. Be careful. That's why you find out the polls and the reality are different. Why Hillary Clinton lost the election 2016? There are so many reasons. Despite of leading in the polls, why Joe Biden is leading the poll? I don't say Joe Biden is going to lose, but my point is sometimes as immigrant, oh, I'm green card holder, you're an international student, you are going to vote on the poll, you are going to say, oh, I'm voting for this person. But does saying you are voting for someone, do you qualify? Are you qualified as a voter? Or you're just saying in your social media, trending there, but it doesn't matter. So that is what I want to share with you. No matter how it is you want to get engaged, don't get caught up in the moment and forget your status here in the United States. So thank you everyone, and that is another tip for today. And I wish you everybody the best, the one who are going to vote. Myself, I will be voting this year. I voted in 2012, I voted 2016, and I'm voting this year. So I'm looking forward for that. Yeah, I haven't made my decision yet. Okay, thank you everyone, bye-bye.